it's Rach and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing fabulous and a huge hello if you are new here. So today I actually have a video that has been requested a couple of times by you guys, and it is my tanning routine. So I've wanted to actually film this video for a while now because I love tanning and I also love watching these videos myself, so I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna make my own. So that is what I'm doing. So I'm gonna just include things like removing my tan, my favourite tanning products, how I keep my tan lasting, how often I tan, just all that good stuff about tanning. I just feel like I've got quite a lot of knowledge around tanning. I'm not like a professional tanner, none of that shit, but I do really enjoy tanning and I have done it for the past 4 or 5 years now. It's always been something that I've liked doing. It makes me feel like so much better about myself. So I would say I've had my fair share and tries of different tanning products, and I've definitely came to a conclusion on what are my favourites. I would say I've done this tanning routine for the past year now. I have tried out new tanning products as they've came out within the past year, but I just always go back to the same products. I love them. I feel like they do the job for me, but I am always open to trying new products, so if you have any favourites do let me know down below. I haven't necessarily tried out crazy expensive tans. Maybe I should, maybe I'll fall in love with them, but I just stick to the drugstore tans. I just feel like they're not going to break my bank, and they also just do the job and I like how they turn out personally on myself, so why change to something that's really expensive when I'm happy saving money and getting the results that I want. So without further ado, I'm just gonna get straight into the video. If you do enjoy it, give it a huge thumbs up, don't forget to hit subscribe, and yeah, let's get into the video. I think I'm just gonna start off giving you a little background about when I tan, just kind of along the lines of that. So I tan pretty much every Thursday night. Thursday night's just tanning night, tanning Thursdays, it's just always been my thing. I've always tanned on Thursdays. So Thursday is my main tanning night. And I would say my tan lasts from Thursday up until Sunday, Monday, like good condition, like loving it, loving life. And then come Tuesday, I always start removing my tan, start the process of like prepping my skin for the tanning on Thursday. So this takes Tuesday, Wednesday, and then a tan again Thursday. So I do tan every week, once every week, and I feel like that works fine for me. I'm happy with tanning only once a week. I don't feel that I need to tan more. However, if I have like a big event, like I don't know, I'm going out for someone's birthday, it's my birthday, Christmas, something like that at the weekend, I will tan Thursday, Friday, so I'll do like 2 layers. However, in this video I'm just doing one because this weekend I ain't going nowhere special, I'm working tomorrow, so nothing special for me. And that is the only time that I would tan like twice, and that's when I want like a nice thick dark layer. However, I like the colour that I usually turn out just after 1 layer anyway. However, sometimes I do like a bit more oomph in my colour, especially when I'm going out in like a little dress or something. I just like to be a bit more extra, you know, but who doesn't? So I'll now get into how I like remove my tan and prepping my skin sort of thing. So like I said, it'll come Monday and I'm kind of like, right, I need to start kind of getting rid of this tan. I want to be fresh for the weekend, because I'm not really bothered about work, if I'm tan for work or not. I have colour in me because my tan's still there. However, I'm not too bothered about being fully tan for work. Like, I'm not bothered about that. If I'm pale, I'm pale. However, I do love a good tan because like I said, it boosts my confidence from like here to up there. So it's crazy how much a little bit of tan can do for you. I prep on the Tuesday because Tuesday is my half day. So I'm not doing anything in the afternoons particularly. So I ain't at work till like 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock, which I am other nights. So I feel like Tuesday is a good time to start prepping my skin. So on a Tuesday what I will do is I will hop in the shower. I like to have the water quite warm because it kind of, I feel like it helps the tan come off so much easier. I don't know, maybe it doesn't, maybe I just think it does, but yeah, so I like to have it quite warm. And a Tuesday is like when I like to shave my body. So it's always best to shave like 24 hours to 48 hours before you want to put your tan on. This is why I do it on a Tuesday. So when I'm in the shower, I absolutely lather myself in soap, because I also feel like lathering yourself in soap again helps the tan come off so much easier. And then I literally go to town and shave my legs, my arms. I literally shave my whole body. I'm one of them. I don't leave an inch of hair on my body. I don't know, it's just not for me. But everyone has personal preferences, don't they? I do personally shave everywhere. I just like how it makes my skin feel. So I do give my body a good old like defuzz, you know. So that's what I do on the Tuesday. And I also then take my, these ones are actually new ones, so they're still actually connected, my go-to scrubby mitts, and I'll put these on and I'll just give myself a quick exfoliate. And I just do it quickly. Like, I'm not bothered about removing too much. I just like to get the top layer off. I don't rub too hard. It's literally just a quick exfoliate. These are actually new ones because I didn't want to get my grubby ones out of the shower because I just thought they are manky. They do need to go in the bin. I need to start using these ones. So yes, these are literally, it's like a pack of 2 for £1 from Primark, and these are like my holy grail. I absolutely love these. So that is the Tuesday, and then I'll get out the shower, and my tan usually, I think it could be the same with quite a lot of people, it goes darker around these areas and it is just not nice at all. So with my towel I rub them areas quite hard, whereas I dab the rest of my body. I rub these areas harder because I just feel like it helps me get more of the tan off, because I just struggle to get the tan off this area as well as I do the rest of my body. So I do focus more on my tan here on the Tuesday. And then I will get out the shower, and this is where moisturising comes into it. So I let myself dry, you know, make sure I'm dry, and then I full body moisturise. So at the minute I'm using the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula Moisturiser. So I had heard quite a lot of good things about this when I've been watching tanning routines. So I picked myself up some, and I have been using this for a while now. I can be a bit off with the smell. I feel like sometimes when it's a full body moisturise and this is on, the smell is quite strong. So sometimes the smell isn't for me, but hey ho, the smell does kind of go after a while. I do get used to it. So yes, I literally apply this all over my body, head to toe. Actually I don't put it on my face, but neck to toe. I just whack that on, jammies on, and jump into bed. And then it is Wednesday, and my work schedule for a Wednesday is 8 till 8, so it is like a 12-hour shift. I get in at 8:30 at night, and sometimes I'm a bit like, oh my god, like just get me to bed. But I do always make myself remove the rest of my tan, and that's when my holy grail product comes into play. A lot of you have probably seen this product, heard about this product, and it is the Bondi Sands Self Tan Eraser. So I've heard like mixed reviews about this. Some people love it, some people hate it, and I love it. I guess it's like marmalade. You love it or you hate it, and I love it. So I think on the bottle it says you apply it for 5 minutes. Yes. So I do it a little bit differently. So I start running my bath with hot water. I make sure that I'm running hot water. I mean, not hot to the point where you jump in and your skin's just gonna burn off. I ain't about that. But hot as in like, oh, you're kind of a bit jumpy when you get in. Like I said before, I just feel like hot water really does help. So then this, I will literally put some pumps in my hands and apply it to my body. It is sticky, it does feel weird. You do just got to stand there naked in your room, in the bathroom, wherever, and wait until you're ready. So it says on here to leave it for 5 minutes, however I do leave it for 10. I just want to give it that extra like oomph, you know. So I do stand around naked, just chilling with this all over my body, more in the areas like here, my knees, my ankles, where I need a bit more of like a push to get it off. So yes, I'm standing around 10 minutes and then I stand in my bath. I don't sit down in it, I do put cold in it, so I want it quite hot, the bath. And then my mitts again come into play and I pop them on. I put loads of soap in my hand, rub my hands together, make sure they're super soapy, and I just start scrubbing my body. And I just feel like it literally comes off a dream. Like, it's actually crazy how much a difference I see after one use of this. I feel like you've got to use it in the right way to get the results you want. Don't get me wrong, there are a couple of patches that don't necessarily come off. However, I have like this scrubby brush. I've actually forgot to bring it in. It's literally just a scrubby brush, and I just give them areas an extra bit of scrub to get that all off. And then I'll get in the water, just whoosh, 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 rinse it off, and then I get in the shower. So that might sound a bit crazy, but like, I feel like I ain't gonna wash my body fully in my dirty tan water. That's just not for me. So I put my shower on, and I do put it on quite cold. So that's kind of contradicting what I just said, because I'm usually going for hot. But the reason I put it on cold is because I want my pores to close up, because I don't want no black dots, brown dots all over my skin after I apply my tan. So I hop up, put my shower on. It's one of them showers over the bath, so it's quite simple. I don't have to hop out the bath, hop in my shower. It's just kind of stand back up, turn my shower on. So then this is when I also wash my hair, my face, get that all done, because I'll explain later why I wash my hair the night before. So this is now when I wash my hair, I wash my face, make sure I rinse my whole body in cold water just to close up my pores. I know that sounds like torture, washing your body in cold water, but honestly I feel like this is one of the things that makes such a difference to my tan, because I really feel like I'm closing up all my pores, and I ain't gonna let tan get into them and make my body a mess. So then I get out and dry myself, and then my moisturiser comes back into play, and I'll moisturise my elbows, my wrists, my ankles, my knees, just the parts of my body that I feel like go quite patchy or darker than the rest of my skin. So I just apply some moisturiser on, and I literally just wait a little while. I wait, I would say at least an hour, because I don't like applying my tan straight after I've moisturised. I just feel like it doesn't stick to my skin as well. I feel like it goes a bit patchy. So I do wait a little while to let my moisturiser sink in, and then onto the good stuff. My tan bottle is absolutely disgusting. Let me wipe that and pretend I actually have a nice clean tan bottle. Okay, so probably the moment you've all been waiting for, what tan I actually use. This bad boy. So it's actually the St. Moritz 60-minute tan. I came across this, how did I come across this? I don't think I have any story on how I came across this. I think I just seen it in Superdrug or Boots. I just picked it up and thought I'm going to give this a go, because I did used to use just the normal St. Moritz Dark, and honestly trying to get that tan off, it was like an Olympic sport. It was absolutely crazy. I could not get that tan off, love nor money. It just wasn't going to budge, like no. So I thought I'd try this one. I thought 1 hour, maybe I can put this on before I go on a night out, you know, don't have to worry about like tanning the whole process. That's why I originally got this. However, I start using this just as like my overnight tan. Like I leave this on for 6 to 8 hours, however long I'm sleeping. So yes, This tan also has a really nice scent. My boyfriend isn't going to agree with that because he complains about tan no matter what. But when you first put this tan on, it smells like apricots. Like, it is really nice. I can admit, when you wake up and you've been sweating during the night, it doesn't smell the most pleasant. But what tan does, actually no, probably some that does, but for £6, it does the job. So I literally apply this neck to toe, all over, one layer. I literally put one layer of this on, and honestly, I'm like, whoa, who is this? Like, who is this bitch? Who is this bitch? It's me. So yes, I apply one layer of this, and what are the instructions actually on this? I think it is literally leave it 1 to 3 hours. Yes, so 1 hour wait, 1 hour away. Oh, sun kiss glow in just 1 hour, 2 hours for a medium tan, 3 hours for a dark tan, and then there's me that leaves it on for 6 to 8 hours. But hey ho. I also find this tan doesn't really transfer onto my sheets. I mean, I've got a black sheet on my bed from when I used to tan with a different tan, and it would, let me tell you, we all girls, if you tan, know what fake tan sheets are like, and they are not nice. But I find this doesn't even go on my pillows, and I've got light coloured pillows, and I don't know, I just feel like I don't really have any problems with this. I also don't mind using this on my face. I do rarely tan my face. I don't know, I've got quite bad skin, so I feel like tanning my face brings it out more, so I just don't do it. However, I do it on the odd occasion if I'm feeling it. But most of the time I just don't do it. But yes, I do feel like this is fine for my face. So yes, this is the tan, and like I said, it's £6. You can get a Boots, Superdrug. I'm sure they do it in a shop called Bodycare. I'm sure you've heard of Bodycare if you live in the UK. It's just like a body shop for body care. Self-explanatory. But yes, I do absolutely love this tan. So I will just, like I said, apply this all over my body, and then my next tip is baby powder. So I didn't actually film myself doing this bit, I kind of forgot, so I don't have a clip to insert. I am sorry about that. But this basically stops me sticking. Like, I feel like it's not an overly sticky tan anyway. That's also like an advantage of it. You don't feel like super sticky. However, there's always them areas on your body that you just feel like you bend, you're sticking, and that's like the, what are they called, like the inside elbows? What are they actually called? The inside elbows. You know what I mean, that part of your arm. So there you kind of like move your arm, stick together. The backs of your knees, under boobs, you know, areas that kind of get a bit more sweaty. My legs are going into cramp. Like, oh my god, I've been sat like that for too long now. Wow. Let me just adjust. So yes, I literally just sprinkle this in them areas, and I take my brush and I literally just like rub it in, blend it in all the areas that I need to, and I just feel like it stops you kind of like sticking together and feeling tacky, because I'm not about that feeling, like, no. This brush is also so helpful if you want to tan your face. I literally squirt a bit on and boom, 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 boom. I just prefer using that over the mitt. So the mitt I actually use is a Volvotan mitt. It's absolutely disgusting at the minute. Like, I think I need a new one. I think I've got a hole in it somewhere as well, because I remember seeing one. But yeah, it needs to either go in the wash, or I just need to get myself a new one. I need to sort something out, because this is absolutely vile. But yes, the Velvet tan mitts are honestly like my favourite tan mitts. They're just so soft, they're cheap, and I love the patterns. This one's just got like really summery things on. It gives me super summer vibes, which you want when you have a tan. So yes, Velvet tan mitts all the way for me, and that's like my Thursday night putting my tan on, and then I'll sleep in it, and then the next morning I shower it off. I will insert the clip of my colour after my shower. So for the shower, again, I have quite a cold shower. I wouldn't say freezing, but I wouldn't say warm. And I don't use any soap. I literally jump in, rinse my body, get literally the top layer off and jump out, and then pat the skin with the towel, because if you rub, your tan is gonna come off. And honey, you do not want that. You don't want your tan coming off after you've just done all that work. Like, no, you do not. So yes, tap my skin, jump in, jump out. And that is why I wash my hair the night before, because I feel like if I woke up and I was like, yes, I need to wash my hair, I'd start washing my hair and my tan, it would just all be coming off, and oh, I can't think of anything worse. So I always wash my hair the night before, just to make sure the next morning I ain't gonna be in the shower longer than 30 bloody seconds. So yes, jump out, pat my skin, blah blah blah, and then I moisturise again, but I use a different moisturiser. So I wouldn't really say this is a moisturiser as such, it is a tanning milk. However, I use it as a moisturiser. So it is the Bondi Sands Gradual Tanning Milk. And honestly, I'm obsessed. I apply this all over my body, and because it's a gradual tanner, I feel like you're always going to have that bit of colour. Like, your skin's always going to have that extra oomph. Like, why wouldn't you want that? And I feel like it gives you a super gorgeous colour. So it comes in quite a big bottle. It's like 375 millilitres. It does go down pretty quickly, I ain't gonna lie. But I literally just apply this all over me. But I do then take a cotton pad and wipe the insides of my hands, like a damp cotton pad, just to make sure the insides of my hands aren't gonna go like a crazy colour, because I don't need that. So yes, I literally just apply this all over my body to keep moisturised, and I apply this like every day. I just apply it every day. Sometimes I only apply it to my arms, sometimes I leave my legs out and just use my normal moisturiser for my legs. So yes, I'll apply this every morning. Sometimes I'll apply it at night instead of morning, but only ever once a day. But yes, I feel like that is a key to keeping my tan intact. So like I said before, I don't actually tan my face the majority of the time. I just don't. So I just match my foundation to my neck, and I feel like I do a pretty good job. I feel like it's a nice match. So the last product I've got to show you is basically just the foundation that I use when I've freshly tanned, and then what I use over the next couple of days. And it's literally just the Last and Perfection collection foundation in the shade 6, which is Cool Vanilla. I don't know if you can see that, I don't know if my camera's going to focus. But yeah, I just feel like it's quite a good coverage. Like, I like the coverage. I feel like it does wonders, and I feel like it matches pretty well with the rest of my body, because that's what you want. You don't want to have like a crazy different colour face to the rest of your body. Like, no, you do not want that. So that is the foundation that I use for that. And that is like everything. I mean, I've probably missed a couple of bits out, but I hope I haven't. I feel like that's everything together, pretty much what I do on a weekly basis. Yeah, so they are my absolute holy grail products for tanning. But if you do, like I say, have any products that you love or would like me to try out, do let me know down below. Yeah. And I guess that's everything for today's video, so please don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up, hit subscribe, yeah, and I'll be back next week with another video. See you later.